Do you want to know what's in my camera bag? Hey everyone, and welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what's in my minimalist travel camera bag that I use for vlogging, but also photography. Let's start with the bag. I don't use a traditional camera backpack or camera bag, but this inlay that I got from Tatonka. The reason I do that is because I prefer to have something more low-key that when you're on the go traveling doesn't instantly take attention from like people who might want to steal your camera, but something that I can insert into my backpack to keep my camera safe and my equipment, but still have like a classic travel bag. Another reason for that is because if you're traveling, you usually don't have space for an entire camera bag because you also need to take clothing with you and toiletries and everything. So this leaves room in the backpack for a lot of other stuff, while still giving me the option to take my camera with me. I also like to throw that thing into a tote bag if I'm out for the day for a city trip or whatever, and I can put all the other stuff like a water bottle into the backpack with me and still carry my camera. But let's start with what's actually inside of the camera bag. Of course, first of all, my camera, which is right now on the tripod, so I can't show it to you right here, but I'm gonna put in some B-roll footage. I use the Sony a7C Mark II. If you wanna watch the unboxing video, you can do so right here with a Sigma 24 to 70 millimeter. The 24 to 70 is perfect for traveling because it gives you a very great image while still giving you a pretty wide focal range to choose from. The downside, however, it's quite heavy and quite big, which can be annoying while traveling, but still I think it gives you so much versatility that I don't mind having the size and the weight factor. The next thing I want to add to my camera setup, by the way, is a Nisi ND filter that I can use for filming. The next thing that's typically in my camera bag is the DJI Mini. As you can see right here, this is what the microphone looks like, and you can hear it right now because I have it right on here. It does come with a handy charging box that is great for traveling and a little pouch that you can store it in and that keeps it safe on the go. I do want to get another microphone for vlogging, probably a Sony ECM that I can just put on the camera and vlog it shotgun style without always having to set up this microphone to the camera or to the phone. The next thing I have in my camera bag is my drone. I use this DJI Mini 3, which is a great drone that I've owned for a little over 2.5 years now, and that is great for traveling. It's under the 250 gram size. You can take it with you everywhere. It doesn't take up a lot of space when folded together, and it's just a perfect drone for traveling. Of course, there's newer models now, and if I would get one right now, I would also probably upgrade to a Pro model to get the log footage features, but for right now, I'm still happy with my drone. I also use this DJI controller with the drone. I don't use the phone controller because I think it's pretty annoying to always having to set up your phone with it and having to take care of your phone's battery and rely on it for flying your drone. Talking about battery, I also have a backup battery right here, which I do have in this neat little charger. It's not a first-party DJI charger. The reason I got this one is because for me, 3 batteries would be like way enough, and the one from DJI carries 3 batteries itself, so you would have 1 in the drone and 3 in the DJI charger, and this one just fits 2 batteries, so you can always charge 2 batteries. Let's get to the last piece that I have from DJI with me, which is my action cam, which is a DJI Action 4. I love this camera to give you good POV shots and also have it with me if I go underwater for diving. I had it with me in Indonesia and we were snorkeling with turtles and also whale sharks, so that was a really handy tool to actually capture all this underwater footage, and it also shoots D-Log, although it is not a Pro model, but it's great for color grading. I do have 2 mounts for my action cam. The first one being this neck mount that you can just put around your neck and shoot POV footage like this, and you can also strap it to your body with the neck mount to have a really stable shot. The other mount that I use with my DJI Action is this backpack mount that you can just put onto the strap of your backpack, attach the thing, and have also pretty good POV footage, because there's just some situations when you're walking around an airport, for example, where I don't want to be all awkward and wear this neck mount. Of course you can, but for me it's just a little awkward, so I prefer to just pop it on to the backpack strap and not feel as awkward. All right, so now that we got the regular camera for like all the main shots, the drone for the aerial footage, and also the action cam for those underwater shots and more dirty areas, let's get to all the accessories. Of course, I do want to keep my camera safe, so I have 2 straps that I use on it. The first one, which is kind of the main strap, is this Kodak retro style strap that has like a really clean design. The cool thing is you can wear it very classy and just put the camera on like this, have it here, and quick attach it to these little things right here. But you can also just throw it on like this and connect it right here and kind of have your camera hanging to the side and just pull it up like this. And the second strap I have is whenever I don't want to have the whole strap around my neck and everything, I do have this little thing here, which is a strap that I do use on the camera. I just put it on the side, put the sling around my arm, and then I just take my photos like this. It's from Small Rig. Whenever your camera is like falling, it would just catch on here and not fall down. The next accessory I do have in my camera bag is my Small Rig Magic Arm right here. This neat little thing. As you can see, it's quite the small accessory. It literally holds the weight of the camera, of a phone, whatever you want to attach to it. It does come with this little mount that you can put on a table and use it for really cool creative angles. But you can also attach it to your camera for really cool POV footage with your phone and man behind the scenes footage of you taking photos if you're into photography, or really creative shots that show creative angles of you using a pen or cooking utensils. You've probably seen pretty similar shoots, and they all probably use this magic arm. I also use a Small Rig cage for the Sony a7C II that is right now attached to the camera that I use to mount different accessories. One of those accessories is this grip right here, a top handle that I put on the camera that helps me get more stable shots, like holding the camera like this and just have kind of clean shots without having to use a gimbal. One thing I also usually carry with me is this little box that I use to keep different SD cards in there. Right now in this one there's only old ones with very low gigabyte, but it's always good to keep your storage together, have it in something like a SD card holder. Last but not least, of course, the best camera is the one that you always have with you. So one thing that's usually not in my camera bag, but that I always have with me for various shots is my phone. I do use an iPhone. It's an iPhone 16 Pro. I've been very happy with the videos and photos that it gets done. It has 3 lenses, but I also recently got a new corporate phone, which I also like to test out for stuff, and I am allowed to use it for private purposes like photography. So I do like to play around with it, test it, and that is the Google Pixel 10 Pro, which I love. Honestly, it's been such a cool phone. I also do love the design of the new Pixel lineup. So I do have a little comparison between Android and Apple. And honestly, camera-wise, they're both doing a great job. So whichever you pick, I think you'll be fine. All right, so that's it for my minimalist travel camera bag / vlog bag, video photography setup, whatever you want to call it. Let me know down in the comments what is a must-have in your camera bag when you're traveling and vlogging, and what piece of equipment you might recommend to me that is still missing in my camera bag. All right, till then, like, subscribe, comment, whatever, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.